YouTube, what's going on with everybody? Thank you for tapping in with me again today. And if you're new to the channel, my name is Cleveland. So welcome to the Fish Corner, everyone. If you're new to the channel, please do a couple things before this video gets started. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and lastly, hit the like button for one time. Now let's get into the video. So, man, we got to make some changes, y'all. We got a 1,300-gallon plywood aquarium right here. We got some aggression that has reached its peak, and I got to remove a fish in order to make sure that he don't end up unalive today. So let's take a look at who we're moving out, and we're going to get him up out of there right now. All right, y'all. So right there is T.O. Now, he has always been pretty much the aggressor when it comes to the large, giant red-tailed gourami, Beetlejuice. But Beetlejuice is getting quite large. And that being the case, he's done some extensive damage to T.O., our tiger Oscar. So I was going to leave the 225, I was going to leave the 240 just to our red dove-eye, but I need to get him up out of here. And that's the only tank that I could put him in for now. Now, that is the tank belonging to the red dove-eye, but I need to get him up out of here. I'll put him in there, get him back to health. I might put him in the 300-gallon stock tank. Who knows? But, yeah, Beetlejuice is turning into a real beast, y'all. He's actually getting quite large. To be expected, it's a 1,300-gallon plywood aquarium. And look what y'all did to the circulation pump. Wow. All right, so there's a few things I got to do. Man, I hate when they knock the circulation pump down. So hopefully I don't have to grab my ladder to go and grab T.O. up out of here, but we'll see. Let's get to it, because we don't want him to get interested in T.O. again. I mean, he did T.O. kind of dirty, y'all. And as you can see, he's going for that swim bladder. All those scales knocked off his side. I'm definitely going to have to treat him because, you know, those are some very deep wounds. But, yeah, let me go ahead and get him up out of here right now. I don't know if I will need the ladder. I have a nice step ladder, but, you know, it might call for a true ladder. I'm really hoping that it doesn't. And for those of y'all that have never seen me pull this off, this is how I remove the facade. Sometimes I hate doing it, even though it's not that bad. Let me go ahead and put this on this other side, though. It's not heavy. It's not heavy. It's just awkward. It's just really long. You know, it's a little bit over 12 foot. You know what I mean? So let's see. Then obviously when I'm trying to show and talk, things always seems to be a bit more difficult than what it is. It's almost the nature of things. You ever try to show somebody something, as soon as you want to show it to them, it doesn't do what it was previously doing? Same thing. You try to show somebody something, and all of a sudden, looks like you don't know what you're doing. All right. So, he's right here. See, if I had the ladder, I could just get right on in there. This is as high as this step ladder will go. And he realized that something is up. I'm telling you. And then look, the giant red tail went right back over there to him. Let's see. Let's see. One thing about it, it's a big net, so hopefully I can make this work. Now y'all want to hide by each other. What's going on with that? Getting hooked up on everything. Then you go to the other side. Sometimes this is why fish end up getting unalived. Because they don't want to get caught, even when you're trying to help them. I mean, I know they don't know this, but that be the problem. Like, man, I've had that happen a number of times. Just end up not being able to catch the fish. So in the end, you get unalived. Tell me, if I had my other ladder, somebody probably like, man, you better get that other ladder. I know. Tire him out. Gotta bring it back. That way, you can see what is going on. I'm gonna get you now, boy. I'm gonna get you now, boy. Y'all see that? Man, some of these gotta come down anyway. Those are actually dead. There we go. Back on that side. Good looking. Good looking, OG. Gotcha. Gotcha, boy. There he is right there. We're going to put him in this tank right here. So surprisingly enough, he didn't put up much of a fight. Probably from getting beat up. But I will definitely need to put salt in this tank to help with the wounds. I don't really want to put medication in there because we got Optimus in there. But we'll play it by ear. You know, those are some very deep, deep wounds. And I have seen fish pass from that. Those are the type of wounds that will get a fungus on them, like a cottony growth on it. And fish, yes, have definitely passed from that. So we're going to see how these two get along. Optimus now knows that the other guy, T.O., is in there. And he's not bothered by him, probably because he's bigger. And so we'll see how this plays out. I don't suspect that T.O. is going to be the aggressor. I would have thought, if anything, it would be Optimus. They are not that much. I mean, Optimus is definitely smaller than him, but not a lot smaller. You know what I mean? So we'll see how this turns out. It's temporary. I just want to be able to observe T.O. and make sure that he's good. Like I said, you see Optimus isn't trying to press him at all, so that's a good thing. And T.O. is also not trying to press Optimus or even get pressed. So far so good. Y'all know we got these big boys in here. If you didn't know, let's go ahead and put that facade back up, and then we'll talk about this 1,300 gallon. Yeah, so it is 12 foot long, 4 foot front to back, 4 foot tall. My first ever and only plywood build. Got the doors down below to give it a more finished look. You got the facade up top that you just seen. And I also believe it gives it a much cleaner and finished look as well. As far as the fish that's in here, we have in here a large silver arowana. We have in here a large Orinoco peacock bass, a giant gold gourami. We got in here Giardini, a smaller Orinoco peacock bass, the leucistic arowana. We have in here red Atabapo pike, and then we have in here Beetlejuice, our giant red-tailed gourami that's probably hiding somewhere. Yep, there's his tail right back there. So he doesn't know what's going on. He might have thought he was in trouble for beating up T.O. But anyway, so that's this tank. Filtration is over there. 44-gallon trash can sump above the tank sump. Very, very cool aquarium. So happy I built it. Especially this being my very first ever plywood aquarium build. Learned a lot during the process. There were some things that I did that other people don't do. There were some things that I might have done that people probably wouldn't recommend. But overall, I'm extremely happy with the outcome. So I want to build a saltwater aquarium over here for my saltwater fish. Don't really want to show that off because, you know, that's in another video. Can't let y'all see what's been going on over there. Got some activity going on, I'll tell you that. We have some African cichlids that I also want to build a plywood aquarium for. So yeah, definitely got more plywood aquarium builds to do. And then there go Beetlejuice right there. We'll take one more look at T.O. over here, see how he's adjusting. I'm glad Optimus is over here, not bothered by him. And this is a 240-gallon aquarium, y'all. It's 8 foot long, 2 foot front to back, 2 foot tall. There's plenty of room for 2 fish. Plenty of room. This guy's probably about 6, 7 inches. Very small compared to the size that he's going to grow into. And T.O. is probably like maybe about 10 inches. See how they get along. Looks like Optimus is doing a little hierarchy testing, letting him know that this is his tank and he's just a visitor. But anyway, just wanted to do that. I had to do that with you all on camera. Didn't want to do it off camera. You need to see what's going on. But anyway, I got a few things to do. I got some invoices to do. I got to fix that circulation pump. And I'll tap in with you guys later on. Hopefully Optimus doesn't turn into an aggressor. And then I have to do some removing and rehousing and tank moving and all of that. I hate playing musical tanks with fish. But sometimes it's necessary, you know what I mean? All right, I'll check back in with y'all in a bit. All right, y'all, so that's all I have for you. I hope that you enjoyed the video. Hope that you learned something. Hope that you're inspired by something. If you're new to the channel, please do a few things before you go. If you didn't do it in the beginning, please do it now. Hit the subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. And lastly, hit the like button. I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. Peace.